Welcome to People Want to Know, an immigration segment where we take your social media questions, and we have none other than Attorney Jessica Dominguez here to answer them. Thank you so much for being here, Attorney.
It's my pleasure.
You're looking very bright today.
Yes, thank you.
Is there a special occasion, or you're just feeling bright?
I feel bright, and it is also a special occasion because I get to work with you, and I'm very, very blessed to have that opportunity.
Well, thank you for being here, and thank you guys all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel. And let's get into it right now. Today, we have a question from Arturo in San Diego, California. He writes, my wife is a U.S. citizen, and she submitted a petition on my behalf. I recently received a letter requesting evidence of my marriage. Attorney, his question is, do I have to send certain documents, or should I submit everything that I have?
Immigration law dictates that anyone who applies for an immigration benefit based on marriage must prove that that marriage is a marriage of good faith, a real marriage. In other words, they have to submit evidence to prove that they did not just get married to receive the residence here in the United States, but they got married because they're in love with the person that they married. My recommendation is that all couples in this situation register evidence of their good faith marriage from the beginning. From the moment that they register their applications for adjustment of status, so that by the time they attend the interview, the immigration officer already has the information in file, he's reviewed it, and he believes that you have submitted enough evidence.
Great, thank you so much for sharing that, Attorney. Would it be possible if you can give us some examples of evidence these couples can submit?
Well, JP, in a situation where the couple has children, a copy of their marriage certificate, copies of the birth certificate of the children, should definitely be submitted. However, I'm going to give you 5 examples of evidence that can be registered for those couples that don't have children, right? Because if they have children, it's so much easier for the immigration officer to think to himself or to figure out that it is a marriage based on love because they already have children. But if they don't, let's try to share with our community 5 different examples.
Great.
Okay?
Let's start.
Evidence of finances. What does a real couple who gets married for love do? I mean, the majority of them are going to open their bank accounts together. Register evidence of your bank accounts together, of any credit card payments that you have under both names. Many couples would say, well, I don't have a social security number, would say the beneficiary. How could I get a credit card? Well, if you can't, if you go and make a purchase, even if it is a cash purchase, get a receipt with both names on it. Submit a lot of evidence of your finances for both of you as a couple.
Great. Let's go on to example number 2.
Well, I kind of hinted on this, but bills that you pay together. If you have applied, let's say, for credit with the Department of Water and Power, if you pay a gas bill, if you pay auto insurance together, make sure that you register those bills as well.
Great. Recommendation number 3.
If you have life insurance at work, make sure that you list your wife as your beneficiary and submit that evidence. If you have health insurance at work and you're allowed to add your spouse to your health insurance benefits, go ahead and do so, and you can submit that evidence to Citizenship and Immigration Services as well. Recommendation
number 4, please, Attorney.
Evidence of your relationship, any letters that you have written to each other in the past, any love letters or cards, invitations, little cards that you have sent to each other, love cards, flowers, gifts that you have given to each other. Register that evidence as well.
Did you have love letters when you were married before, or do you guys still do that?
I got love letters before we got married. Now that we're married for the past 27 years, I get flowers very often, yes. And you're a witness. Why are you going to?
Do they still make your heart flutter?
Every time. Yes.
Well, let's move on to recommendation number 5, Attorney.
If you don't have enough evidence, if you find yourself in a situation where you have not written that many letters to each other, you don't have bills that you're paying together, declarations by people that know you or have followed your dating relationship and now your marriage would also be helpful to your case. However, those letters, I would say, that are the last type of evidence that you should submit. First, focus on the first 4 that I just mentioned, which are evidence of your finances, evidence of your relationship, of the time that you've been together, evidence of the bills that you're paying together, and of course, the history of not just your marriage, but of your dating relationship would also be helpful. I also recommend that you keep all originals of the documents that you're submitting with your adjustment of status package. Why? Because you will need to bring them to the interview.
Those are all great tips to take evidence to your interview. I hope they all helped you. Thank you so much for joining me, Attorney Jessica Dominguez. As always, it's an absolute pleasure. And it was also an absolute pleasure to learn about the letter she continues to receive from her husband for how many years? 27 years?
From your dad.
From my father.
Yes.
So Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week on People Want to Know. We hope this video helped you. Please don't forget to like and to subscribe to this channel. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey guys, wait, don't go anywhere.
There's more videos for you to watch down here.